I created a show about 3 girls trying to become flight attendants. They went through everything, tears, leaving the comfort zone, and a cherished job offer. Hi there, I'm Anna, the founder of School for Flight Attendants, which is called Chicken or Fish. I decided to show that getting a dream job, earning thousands of dollars and traveling the world without a sugar daddy is possible. In the previous episodes, I told you how I casted 3 participants for the show. They are Olka, Daria and Lolita. Olka. She dreams of becoming a flight attendant in a major low cost in her country. What's the problem? Olka is a true tomboy girl. I had to sign up her for modeling classes. She put on heels and started doing makeup for the first time ever. In the last episode, our heroine finally changed her tracksuit to an elegant look. And the show participant is lacking 1 centimeter to reach 160 centimeters mark. So Olka has been stretching every day for the whole month. This is Lolita. She chooses between 3 major airlines in her country. Our heroine is very afraid of moving to the big city. As far as you know, almost all airlines are based on large cities. Therefore, you cannot get a cabin crew job while being in your hometown. Lolita is actively learning English at Chicken or Fish, and in the previous episodes I even challenged her to loosen up, because a flight attendant must be able to get on well with every single client on board. And the last participant is Daria. Our heroine loves the UAE, so she plans to get a job at one of the major luxurious airlines there, Emirates, Etihad, or probably even Fly Dubai. In the previous episodes, Daria actively studied my video course I Will Fly. As a result, she's ready for all interview tasks because she has mocked the most tricky interview questions and has crafted a CV. By the way, in the previous episode, I helped Daria solve the problem of quiet voice, and I invited her to the vocal studio where she had lessons with a vocal teacher. And yesterday I invited all the girls to go shopping. We've chosen the perfect interview outfits and took photos for a cabin crew position. I also gave our heroines a makeup and hairstyle masterclass as a gift. As a result, our girls learn how to do makeup for an interview and make a perfect bun without baby hair. And today we are heading to a photo studio to take photos for our CVs.
Today I invited 3 participants of the show to the photo studio because I want to make them amazing photo shots for their CVs. So guys, if you're applying for Emirates, Qatar or Etihad, you need to prepare 4 photos. 2 photos, full-length photos, 1 in casual attire, 1 in business attire, and 2 headshot photos. Again, 1 casual attire, 1 business attire. And today we are making business attire photos. And I truly recommend you to go to the professional studio to make these photos. And definitely you can ask your photographer to bring the laptop so that you can see the result of the photos here in the studio, not at home when you come and then you get the photos that you didn't want. Okay, so for sure ask the cameraman to bring the laptop. So, and today I'll show how it is going. Let's see. Have you heard that only 20% of participants get invitation for the interview? So how to be in this lucky number, how to be selected and be invited for the interview? Your CV and your photo, they truly matter. And today I will reveal for you secret information that will help you to make that perfect photo which is expected by a recruiter. So follow these tips. Tip number 1. When you do full-length photo, you need to stand straight and to look at the camera. So nothing like that, or like that, yeah, or like that, no way. So you should stand still. Symmetry means a lot. So imagine that people from all over the world come for their interviews to work for Emirates, Qatar and Etihad. So definitely they have different appearance. And what is beauty? It's really controversial issue. So that's why recruiters, they consider symmetry to be beauty. Let's imagine that recruiter gets a photo of a candidate and the recruiter takes a ruler and folds it like this to see if there is symmetry. So the thing is that you need to be symmetrical. So if you have photo like this, or even if your smile is not symmetrical, unfortunately, you will not get the invitation. Symmetry is crucial. Another thing that you need to follow is your smile. Some people, when they do photos, they have this severe face as if it's a passport photo. But here you need to show by your smile that you're a perfect candidate. And you need to smile with your teeth shown, yeah? So that a recruiter can see how perfect your teeth are. So smile like this. Another thing that you need to follow is your body. Recruiter need to see your shape. That's why when you put your hands down, there should be a gap between waist and your hands. It should be visible. If you follow these tips, your photo will be selected and you will be invited for the interview.
Today, we're gonna analyze mistakes when getting photos taken. Lolita did everything wrong, especially for you, to visualize all the mistakes. First of all, you should take out all extra piercings. You're allowed to wear only one pair of stud earrings, or there must be no earrings at all. As for business aviation, you can use pearl earrings, but no more than that. Now let's take a peek at the outfit of our heroine. Look at the collar. It should be hidden under the jacket. You know, I'm just like a jacket fashion expert. That's wild. Yeah, the collar should be under the jacket according to their business etiquette. Next thing is that we advise you not to wear extra jewelry. That is so catchy. Don't wear chain bracelet, anything like that. No glittering stuff, please. The main mistake that is made by candidates, their skirt doesn't cover the knees, so it's very short. It must be a knee-length skirt. Guys, purchase knee-length skirt. And the color of tights is perfect, just look, it matches the skin tone of a hand, it's a super match. And I really like the shoes, classic high shoes, but the color doesn't comply with the photo requirements, they should be black. Now let's change the clothes.
Yeah, let's go.
During all this time, all the heroines have been actively learning English at Chicken or Fish. Let me give you a friendly reminder that you can sign up for English lesson to prepare for cabin crew interviews within any airline in the world. We work with all clients no matter what English level they have. Besides English for flight attendants, we have general English course and English for children course as well. We also provide general courses in another 7 languages, ranging from German, French, Korean and Chinese. So I will be really happy if you recommend us to your friends, neighbors and loved ones. But you should remember that during an interview, recruiters pay attention not only to your English, but they also look at your personality. Therefore, before an interview, be sure to purchase I Will Fly video course. There are video lectures in which I reveal the secrets of recruitment and tell how to answer interview questions, so that you will be selected. For more details on the legendary course I Will Fly, please click the link below and sign up for this course. Lolita told me that she was very worried about scars on her body, and today we will go to the clinic to find out whether it's possible to remove the scar.
Hello.
Let me help you. Hi, Lolit.
Hello.
Today I invited you to this clinic because we are going to deal with your scar problem. I know how worried you are about it, so let's find out whether it's real to remove it and how much it costs and how long will it take.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to our clinic. I'm Alvina, a dermatologist specialist. Please walk in and take your seat.
I would like to remove a scar. How long will it take to remove it? I've got not so much time for it.
How long have you had this scar?
For 3 years.
Okay, 3 years approximately. There are different types of scars: pitted, hypertrophic, and keloid scars. Each type is treated differently, so treatment methods vary. This is an example of a hypertrophic scar. It is a raised, prominent scar that can be treated using a fractional laser, one of the latest removal treatments that peels your skin by treating it in fractions. Due to this, your scar will become less noticeable and your skin color will recover. You'll see the little results after the first session. But for a complete result, you need to go through several sessions that we combine with injections. These are placed in the scar to reduce it. The next one is a keloid scar. This type appears on the skin of certain groups of people that are prone to have it. In contrast to a hypertrophic, a keloid one is redder, more painful, and can be itchy. Keloid development rests on the immune system and body in general. Injections are also effective to treat keloids. We place them in the scar to dampen down inflammation. At the same time, we use light therapy to fade its color and the Nordlicht laser system to peel its surface. Lalita, let's look at your scar and identify what type you have. I'm gonna do this checkup with a dermatoscope, a special device to examine skin lesions.
Please, can you tell me, what should I do with my extra ear piercings, as some airlines restrict having them? Should I remove or close up piercing holes?
Such piercing holes as yours grow over when you stop wearing earrings and nose piercings. If we speak about ear tunnels, in this case, a close-up surgery is required. You can also inject hyaluronic acid fillers to rejuvenate your earlobes.
What is an approximate price for all removal sessions?
You know, the price depends on the scar size, but on average, in our city, the cost of injection and laser treatments is $220 for a single session.
Are there contraindications to these treatments or any other reasons for not doing them?
Contraindications to these procedures are acute respiratory infection, herpes virus, autoimmune diseases, and endocrine diseases in the acute stage.
Many candidates worry about having a scar. So let's talk about scars. First of all, I want to tell you that there are just several companies who are really strict about having scars. These are Fly Dubai, Air Arabia, and Qatar Airways. We joke that they have some kind of laser room, neon room, where they check if your skin is crystal enough and clean enough. But I want to tell you that we are all humans, and definitely every one of us had some mini injuries in the childhood. So it's totally okay about having scars. Guys, at the interview, your personality means more than your scars. So when a recruiter at the interview asks you, do you have any scars? Be confident about your little imperfections. Say that, yes, I have this little wonderful and amazing scar and I truly love it. Your confidence and your attitude matters, not your scars. And today is a defining day. The heroines apply for cabin crew position. That means the girls are ready to attend the interview.
Guys, if you want to apply for the interview, you need to visit the official website of the airline company. They definitely have career page, and then you apply there, you upload all your documents, and then you wait for the invitation email. Some of the airline companies, they do interviews online, such as Fly Dubai or Etihad. All the interview is done online. Other airline companies, they do open days or assessment days all around the world. So recruiters, they fly to various countries, they rent lobbies in the hotels They organize this whole event, and you can participate as well. So if you visit Emirates official website, search there for the nearest country to yours one and see if it's an open day. If it's an open day, then you can come up without being invited, so everyone can show up. And if it's an assessment day, then you need to upload all your documents firstly, and then if you're selected, you're gonna get an email with the date of the interview and with the venue.
Can I apply again if I failed the interview? First of all, cheer up. It is hard to be selected from the first attempt. The majority of people, if we look at the statistics, get this job from the third or from the fourth attempt. So cheer up. First of all, you need to analyze the situation and think how you can improve. Maybe your English is not good enough, maybe your body language was not strong enough, maybe content of your answers was poor. And there is the cooling period in the majority of airline companies where you cannot apply. In Emirates, you can reapply in 3 months. In Etihad and Qatar, now it is 6 months. So study hard, prepare, and try again. Now we are waiting for an invitation to an interview, but it doesn't mean that we can relax. Now we need to do all the mock interview stages. I always recommend to our subscribers that you should be less nervous at a real interview by the first trying to attend mock interview. For instance, you can attend an interview with a company where you don't plan to work, but it will be a cool experience for you. A great option for you is Coconut Jobs. Visit this website, apply for a hostess, waitress, manager and many other positions in Dubai and attend online interviews. This is extremely valuable experience. Moreover, you will practice understanding different accents. That is so crucial. After that, real interview won't be so scary. What should I highlight in my CV? Definitely you need to highlight your previous experience in hospitality field. If you worked with rich people and you know psychology of rich people, included as well. And if you worked for some brand known names, brand known hotel chains or restaurant chains or shop chains, included in your CV, because recruiters will associate you with this brand. For instance, if you worked for McDonald's or for Chanel or other well-known international brand, it means that you went through numerous customer-oriented trainings and you know how to find a common language with a diverse number of people. I decided to give our girls a final task: do all mock interview stages. Lalit, I invited you here today because I want to practice and mock the interview stages in the airlines where you're planning to work. So I found the latest tasks of these airlines. Are you ready? So this is the text, because in some airlines they check your English level by giving you a text. You need to read this text, or HR can ask you to translate this text or even to sum it up. So are you ready to do it? Could you please read it?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seat belt sign.
Let me correct it, because we are preparing and practicing. Your English is not so great now, but we are walking and going further. Gentleman, pronounce gentleman. Gentleman. Turned.
Turn.
It should be a deep sound. Fasten.
Fasten.
We don't pronounce t in this word. Seat. You should smile. Imagine that you're a Hollywood star. American people always smile because there is lots of E sound that stretches your lips to smile while you're pronouncing. Let's say seat. And one more word, sign. This is not sign. This is sign.
Sign.
Okay.
By the way, this is one more typical question that recruiters ask. What is the difference between a client and a passenger? Could you answer it?
I know the answer.
Давай.
Passenger fly once. Clients will with us a lot of time.
Clients will fly with us many times, right?
Yes.
Can you explain what does it mean?
A passenger is a person who uses the airline service only once to get from point A to point B and isn't going to fly with an airline again. A client is a person that often flies with an airline.
That's why, guys, check the values and the mission of the airline you're willing to join to be able to answer such interview questions. Great job!
I just had time to cry. It gives me energy.
Guys, right before shooting this episode, we've received the news that Daria got rejected. A couple of weeks ago, she applied for Etihad. Daria, share with us how many stages did you pass? What were these stages? How did it go? Why do you think it happened? Let's talk about it.
I passed 3 stages.
Which ones?
So the first one was a CV application. The recruiters liked it, and then I received the link for the online video introduction, and I needed to answer 3 questions.
Yeah, that was high view interview.
I successfully passed this stage 2. Then I had an interview with an Etihad recruiter, and unfortunately I didn't manage to pass it.
Yeah, and just a few minutes ago you've received a rejection email. I think we need to discuss it right now, as it will be really useful for other candidates that experience the same emotions, for those who got or will get rejections. How do you feel? Share your emotions with us. What you're feeling right now? What will you do next?
Of course, I am very upset because I expected to receive a positive answer, and I really wanted to get to the final stage. I expected to receive a link for the English test.
The last task.
Yeah, that was the last stage before the final interview. I will definitely try again. I won't give up and continue to do my best for success.
You know, I want to say to you that you did a great job, because you managed to get to the 3rd stage, and I'm telling you, there are few people that reach this stage from the first attempt. There were many cases when candidates managed to pass an interview on the 5th or 6th try. Our former students that are working for Arab Airline now passed on the 4th or even 6th try. So to ace it the first time is really hard. That's why do not get upset. You did an awesome job. You gained an unmatched experience, and next time you will be better version of yourself. Can you share with us what questions you had during the final interview with the recruiter? Maybe you can give an example of one of them and tell us how you answered. So how about let's work it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here we go. What question did you have?
The question was to tell about yourself and your work experience.
Okay, let's try. So, please tell me about yourself and what is your job experience?
So my name is Daria. I'm from Russia, and I'm very responsible person. I can do some exercise so low or so quickly, and I'm also a team player. I can easily work with different people, and also I'm flexible. So my work experience, I worked as a sales consultant in children's clothes, and especially for this job, when you communication with people for flight attendant is very good skills. And
Very good. Let's analyze your answer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll tell you which moments were good and which not, okay? Making mistakes is absolutely fine, since we're learning, and I'm here to help you. It's cool that you were able to answer this question and tell about yourself, your work experience, but sure, there is still room for improvement. First of all, recruiters pay attention not only to what you say, but also how you behave during your answer, your hand gestures, your body language. By the way, while you were answering, do you remember where were you looking?
I was looking down.
Yeah, down. Were you smiling?
No.
There was so much tension in your face. Instead, you should maintain eye contact with the recruiter and smile with an open heart. That's obvious, you're getting stressed when speaking foreign language and making sentences in your head. So you should master your language, be confident, relax, practice English more, and then it will be easier for you to answer. And also, please, mind your body posture. Just look, your legs are crossed a little bit. It is closed posture. The recruiter will definitely identify it immediately. Another thing to mention is that you slouch a little. You should sit up straight. And I've got one more hack for you. When you attend an interview, open up to the recruiter and your hands can help you. As for me, I always use my hands and display open hand gestures. They help me relax. So use open hand gestures. Open up your palms. This way, you showcase a sign of kindness and openness to the recruiter. Now let's move on to your answer. The recruiter asks you to tell about yourself. Just imagine, the recruiter hears about 100 similar answers every day. I'm a team player, I'm flexible, blah blah blah. Believe me, the recruiters are so sick and tired of these answers. This means your answer was common and cliched. It was no different from many others, but you should be unique. If you say, well, my name is Daria, I'm from Spain, I'm an active and multitasking person, so what? You should prove it in detail and tell about your achievements. You don't need to name all your traits and skills. Give real examples of your work experience from previous jobs. I'll give you a tip on how to do it a little bit later. Or even provide a story of your journey to this interview. What challenges did you went through?
I even did some nasal operation. I did my dental treatment. So this moment really means a lot for me. So thank you for your question.
This way you can win over the recruiter. After such an emotional story, the recruiter will be, wow, she wore braces for this interview to make her teeth perfect. Wow, she got a nasal job, that's amazing. And then you can say that you are flexible and prove it by giving a certain example from your previous or current job. For example, I am a flexible person. And you give later the justification. For instance, I am a flexible person when I worked as a shop assistant in a kid's shop. I communicated with different types of people, elderly, children, adults. In addition to my main role, I had to work as a cleaner and a floor manager as well. I was able to mop the floor, work at the cash register and sort clothes. I am a person that can make various tasks. I am flexible.
I got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hi, Olka.
Yeah, hi.
You've got a beginner level of English, but I think still we can practice some interview tasks. Listen, I will ask you a question that you can encounter during a cabin crew interview with many airlines. Are you ready?
What is your height?
My height is 60 centimeters.
Look, you said that your height is 60 centimeters. Something went wrong, don't you think so?
160 centimeters.
100 is 60 centimeters.
But it's not hungry, it's 100.
100. 100 is 60 centimeters.
160.
160 centimeters.
Centimeters. Okay, good try.
Much better.
Okay, what is your weight?
My weight is 45 kilograms.
Or you can just say kilos.
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 Some airlines have a photo description task. For example, Emirates can give you a photo of a job and ask you to describe it in one sentence and name one skill that correlates to a cabin crew job, or even explain how a person of this job can help you on board. What do you think we should say? Look and just try to think it over.
Which photo should I describe?
As you wish.
I choose this one.
Okay.
So in this photo we can see a jewelry designer that is a creative professional who crafts unique works of art.
Okay, that's good. What skills does a jewelry designer have that correlate to a cabin crew job?
Attention to details.
Right, both these jobs ensure precision in tasks. What else?
Adaptability.
Yeah, the ability to adjust clients' needs. So, when you will practice with chicken or fish teacher, you're gonna mock these tasks. For this, you will need to learn basic grammar, to make brief and simple sentences. The best lies ahead. You will learn how to do this during personal consultations with our expert teachers.
We will do it.
No doubt. Which heroine are you rooting for? Who coped with the tasks better? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Our reality show is coming to an end. I shared my experience with the heroines and gave them so many bright emotions. Our heroines have already studied lectures of the legendary course I Will Fly. They've learned so much valuable information about crafting CV and dacing interview group tasks. They are so thrilled to continue studying the I Will Fly course and are going to learn so many secrets about all cabin crew interview stages, including final conversation with the recruiter and useful hacks about body language. The interviews in the Middle East airline companies have various stages and they can vary, recruiters can change it. So let's take a look at the most common ones. First of all, it is CV drop. It's when you work to the recruiter, hand in your CV, recruiter observes your body language, your posture, the way you catwalk, and recruiter asks you several questions based on your CV. Basically, you have just 1 minute to be liked by a recruiter. In our video course I Will Fly, I have so many hints and tips how to be noticed and how to be selected just for 1 minute. Another type of interview is group dynamics or group activity. The one which is quite popular now is photo description. Recruiter is going to divide you into groups of 2 or 3 people and will ask you to describe the photo or to ask the questions regarding this photo. What is checked by this activity? Recruiters check your ability to follow instructions. Surprise, surprise! Yeah, to follow instructions. Because recruiter gives you strict guideline. Divide into pairs of 2, answer 1 question or answer 2 questions. And if you cannot do this easy guideline, if you do not follow simple rules, it means that when you're going to do the real cabin crew job, you will not follow guidelines. But cabin crew job is all about guidelines and following instructions. So during group activities, the ability of following some guidelines is checked. Another type of role play is when you're divided into bigger groups. Usually these are groups of 6 or 10 people. Recruiter give you a task and observe your body language and observe how you cooperate with each other. Let me give you an illustration so that you can understand what I mean. For instance, imagine that you are on board and there is just 1 piece of cake left, and there are many people who want to get this piece of cake. This is a soldier, a frequent flyer, a famous vlogger, some celebrity, an ex-cabin crew, or some famous politician. And you need to discuss within a team who is going to get this piece of cake and provide justification. Some candidates consider that there is one right answer and they start answering and going over the heads and proving everyone that I'm right and your guy's not right. And this is the wrong strategy. It means that you're gonna be eliminated. Recruiters in this type of activity not looking for leaders, not looking for those who are too initiative. They are looking at you from the angle of making decision, of being a friendly team player, of collaborating. So while you're doing this type of activity, nod, lean forward, that you show interest, encourage others, and if you show yourself as a team player, then you're gonna be selected. And more tips and more hints on doing group activity is analyzed in my video course I Will Fly. There are other stages such as grammar tests, vocabulary tests, even they give you a text to check your reading comprehension skills. Some airline companies give you math tests and they don't allow you using a calculator. Why? Because they want to see if you can do some basic calculations, because if this airline company has duty-free on board, then you will also need to do some mini calculations on board. So basic knowledge of maths is required. What other stages do they give? Definitely they give you the final interview, which is face-to-face interview with a recruiter, which is done online and offline, and it can last for even 30 minutes, where a recruiter wants to reveal your personality, and you can get numerous types of questions, such as provide an example of the situation when you were criticized at your previous job, or give an example of the situation when you got a positive feedback, and you need to provide real stories, real cases from your previous job, so that a recruiter can see what kind of person you are. And if you want to mock these interview questions, and if you want to mock all the group activities and other grammar test samples, you're welcome to purchase our legendary video course I Will Fly. Everything is paired and packed for you there.
I wanted the girls to remember our show. That's why I decided to throw a chicken or fish graduation party. I invited our participants to a glass of champagne in a beautiful venue. The whole month the chicken or fish heroines were pursuing their dream, and it's just the beginning of their exciting journey, as cabin crew interviews with the Dream Airlines are to come. So I decided that girls need to chill out a bit. I organized a graduation party for them. Girls, I'm so nervous now. That's such a touching moment. I thank each of you for this journey that we went through. I've been witnessing your huge appearance and personality upgrade during this month, and I see how you've improved your English so far. I wanted to make this special moment even kinda romantic, so let's each of you think of the most cherished desires that you are connected with the sky, aviation, and this fascinating cabin crew job. So let's blow our candles and make the wish. Are you ready? Yeah? 1, 2, 3, go!
As today is a graduation party, we chipped in for a gift to congratulate you for our graduation and thank you for everything.
Yeah, we want to say huge thanks to you for this amazing experience, for the journey that you've been going through with us. This journey was truly hard and really scary. So many things have happened during that time, but we're so grateful to you for inspiring us to strive towards our goal and ensuring that we will achieve everything we want.